Dude. 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 Dude.
You know, we really do have the best intro music for any podcast ever.
Absolutely.
Hi, guys. Hi. Welcome to the Dude What Movie Review Podcast. Dude What? I am one half of the hosting squad, Mr. Brian Sumner. Sitting across the table from me is the beautiful Jim Miller. Say hi, Jim.
Hi, Jim.
Ooh, sultry. I like that. We're coming to you from the 2420 West Studios in a kind of cool, not too bad,
A little chilly.
Evansville, Indiana. It's going to be a nice day, I think. I'm looking forward to doing this episode today. We're going to have a lot of fun here in the studio. Jim, how the hell are you, man?
I'm good.
We're going to have to start referring to work weeks as the week that should not be mentioned. Part 1, Part 2, Week 7.
We could just say it's 2020 week whatever.
2020 has been extended into our work life.
Yeah. It's like Groundhog Day.
Over and over
and
over again.
Yeah. Just think about 2020 and think about just reliving the worst day of that year every day.
Over and over again.
But other than that,
yeah,
man,
all right?
life's good. You know, Kylie's been giving me some honeydew stuff. She's trying to do a garden this year. And,
lovely.
You know, Nora's playing softball. And I was a little concerned this morning, though, for our rabbit, but...
Let's go ahead and get our Sunny update out of the way.
Get Sunny Bunny updates. I come outside, and I've noticed lately in the mornings, other rabbits have been hanging out in our yard. And so I'm going out to the car.
Some sunny booty calls going on.
I don't know. I don't know, because I went out this morning, and there's one in my front yard, and then there's one in the neighbor's yard. Like, they're all kind of circling around by the fence.
The word is out, Jim.
I was just like,
your place is to be. Your place is the place to be for partying with the bunnies.
Yeah, so I don't know if I'm going to have a conversation with Sonny or not. Be like,
Hilarious.
You can't be having gentlemen callers around hair.
What the hell did you just say?
Did you really just...
Yeah.
Oh, God. I'm cutting this whole segment out. Gentlemen callers around hair.
Yeah. Like, because
admit it, you wrote that down last night. You were sitting there.
I actually was thinking about it this morning. On the way in, I was.
I hate you so much. All right,
I have a lot more actually.
No, please just shut up. Let's move on.
So right. How are you?
I'm fine. I was doing great until that.
Dropping the puns.
I hate it. I'm good. I'm fine. Everything's good. I'm glad the week's over. I'm glad it's the weekend. I'm a little loopy right now because I was up rather late last night editing. Such the life of a podcaster whenever you have absolutely zero free time to work on your craft.
Yeah.
So,
but hey, you're making it happen.
I'm making it happen, man. I'm feeling good. I actually feel good for 3 hours of sleep. I'm doing all right.
I think you look great. So, yeah.
Let's just get into it.
Let's do this.
Have some fun. Yeah. One thing that we like to do here on the show, obviously, aside from reviewing movies, we like to interact with people.
That's part of why we do what we do.
Exactly. You know, we just had the gift battle, and God, that was a lot of fun. We appreciate everybody that was involved with that. Had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
All day long. May the 4th gift battle. So much fun. But also, we love interaction with you guys, and we always ask you guys on the show to write into the show.
Yeah.
And we actually have our first email.
We do.
You've got mail.
Oh boy, mail.
Whoa, we get mail?
It's been 84 years.
Feels like it's been 84 years since we've gotten mail. It's been a long time since we've actually gotten any email. The year that should not be mentioned at all, and then just the hiatus before that.
Yeah.
And of course, now we got the relaunch going here. But we actually do have our first email
that we
on
do.
This official relaunch of our show. Who we got mail from there, buddy?
So Jesse Howe sent an email to us at heyouguys@dudewhatpod.com. The title of it says Tom Cruise episode.
Oh, boy.
Now, here's the thing. I haven't read this yet.
It could be our first hate mail. It could be our first official email and hate mail wrapped in one. So this will be a lot of fun.
Which he had texted me. I was like, hey, if you're going to critique or say anything, just email us. Let us know. So, we're going to find out what he says. So, anyway, Tom Cruise episode.
Yeah.
Says, hey, you guys, I have a comment and a couple questions.
Ooh.
My comment is regarding the point of view camera stuff in Risky Business. I'm not sure if this is true, but I would guess that the reason they did it was as a send-up to The Graduate, where they did point of view camera stuff when Dustin Hoffman was in the pool. As I mentioned to Jim in a text, I would think the Risky Business filmmakers probably felt they owed something to The Graduate. My first question is this. What do you guys think is the best Tom Cruise movie line? couple of my favorites are, looks like a University of Illinois from Risky Business.
Right.
And why can't you tell me you like my hat in an Irish accent in Far Away? And love to hear you guys' thoughts. Also, I notice Brian talks a lot about endings of movies, and a lot of times he doesn't like them. I'd love to know examples of Brian's favorite movie endings. Thanks, guys. Love the show. Jesse.
Oh, wow. Okay, well, let me start with the one there at the end, favorite movie endings.
Yeah.
I'll start with my favorite movie of all time, L.A. Confidential.
Yeah.
The ending for that movie, and not just specifically just the very end of the movie, but like the build up to the final sequence, the reveal of who kind of like the mastermind behind all the organized crime has been, the lead into what the aftermath of that is, and seeing what happens with the Bud White character and the Ed Exley character. It's this culmination, and you get to see between the two characters, and especially in the final shot, basically this achievement of the two of them working through all the stuff that they've worked through, not only in their professional life as cops, but in their personal lives and where they want to go and who they want to be. And you see that come together at the end, and you accompany that with the great music, the all-star lineup. I mean, there's just a lot of great stuff that happens to help build towards that crescendo of an ending. That's one example of a movie that I absolutely love the ending on that. Yeah. I mean, I could probably go on all day talking about endings to movies. I mean,
like ones that you enjoy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, one in particular, I mean, we got the poster hanging over here on the wall, Blair Witch Project. I know a lot of people trash that movie, and a lot of people don't like that movie at all. And I get it.
And it's one you've talked about often, actually, on the show.
I've definitely talked about it often. I love the concept of the movie. I love getting lost into it. This idea of putting yourself into this headspace of this is real. Go into it thinking it's real. And then it makes the movie experience so palpable and so visceral. And it builds and it builds and builds. Spoiler if you've never seen Blair Witch Project, but it builds to that ending where you see him in the corner, and it's like you hear all these stories at the beginning, and it builds and it builds and it builds, and they're in the house, and the camera's going every which way, and you hear screaming and all this stuff, and you don't know what's going to happen, and then when you come around that corner, and there he is standing in the corner, and then all of a sudden, boom, the camera just drops to the ground. It's chilling.
The payoff is
the payoff for that is just when it builds up to that point. It's like, whoa, what just happened? And then cut to black, and that's the end of the movie. You're like, holy shit. That's a good one right there. Yeah. So I'm very particular on endings. We've talked about it a number of times. Endings can really tank a movie. What was else in that?
His first question was, what do you guys think is the best Tom Cruise movie line?
The best Tom Cruise movie line. Oh man. I gotta be careful. That way I don't
reveal all the movies. Yeah, you got.
What about you? Got one off the top of your head?
Your favorite movie, Top Gun.
Oh God!
When he's just talking about like I was inverted. I don't know. I think that there's a few one-liners and stuff he has in there that are pretty good. But I got a chuckle out of why can't you tell me you like my hat? Only because the original promo that I had done many years back for our St. Patrick's Day hangover, I used that clip and made me chuckle. So yeah.
You know what? I tell you what. Probably my favorite one. I'm not even gonna get the bleeper out for this one, but it is from Tropic Thunder.
Oh, yes. I always forget that he's in Tropic Thunder. Yes.
Les Grossman. Yes. Such a great character. He's just like, I'm going to have to ask you to take a step back and fuck your own face. I mean, just that whole scene is great. Yeah. That's probably my favorite because that one was totally unexpected. Like that character, you're like, wait, hold up, this is Tom Cruise?
Right.
And a funny thing about that, when I saw that movie in the theaters, it took me a little bit to realize
it was Tom Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah. After a minute, I was looking, I was like, it was the eyes. Yeah. And I'm looking, I'm like, that's freaking Tom Cruise. And then that whole scene plays out, and I'm like, oh my God.
And I don't know why I always forget that he's in that movie. Yeah.
Well, he did such a good job. Yeah. And they did such a great job with the makeup on that and just taking Tom Cruise out of the equation. Yeah. It's just Les Grossman now. He becomes Les Grossman. Yeah. As far as what he said about the kind of like homage and the nod to The Graduate, I can't speak to that. Yeah. I haven't revealed if I've seen that movie or not.
Right.
So can't talk about that. Have you seen The Graduate?
I actually have not.
You have not?
I have not.
Dude, what?
I know, yeah.
So, if that ever is actually a movie or not, if we reveal it on here,
right.
That'll be something that we can call back to.
His reasoning does make sense, though, that maybe...
Oh, yeah.
Because, around the same time and kind of same content and stuff like that. So, from what I remember, what I gather from The Graduate. But the thing is, like, every once in a while I have a conversation with Jesse, and Jesse knows some films.
He knows some films.
He's
film
all
guy.
About it. He's a film guy, so I'm glad he wrote in.
I'm glad he wrote in, too. Thank you so much, Jesse, for writing in. Our first official email.
Yeah.
Not a hate mail, so that's good.
Right. I was a little worried, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, come on. And you know what? And we encourage you guys to be critical. Yeah, we can handle it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't. Jim can. I can't.
Yeah.
I'm very fragile.
I usually have to filter it for you.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
Please do so.
Yeah. Soften the blow.
Yeah. But we do encourage you guys to write in the show. It's heyyouguys@dudewhatpod.com. Just write into the show. Like I said, Jesse wrote in.
Yeah.
We read it on air. That's how it works. Simple as that, man. That's all you got to do.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, let's move on to the next part of our show. We are a movie review podcast. That is what we do. We review movies that I've never seen that I should have already seen because we give you guys a new way to look at some of your old favorites. But we also like to talk about current movies and movies that we've just seen recently. So let's do a little movie talk.
Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
I just want to watch my movie.
Stephen A. Turner appreciated and loved the I just want to watch Mortal Kombat.
Oh, yeah, on the Mortal
promo
Kombat
that we
special.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
But if you haven't listened to the Mortal Kombat special, you need
Definitely
to.
check that out for sure. We had a really in-depth talk, special standalone dude table discussion movie talk about the movie Mortal Kombat, where Jim and I took a little field trip to Showplace East to watch the movie. Had a lot of fun with that. Had a great conversation. So
I think it was really nice. That whole episode was just kind of spontaneous anyway.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, it was definitely not
worked out really well. So you guys should definitely check that out. It's available in the episodes on the feed. Just click on there and you can stream it right there from your whatever your podcast outlet is.
Yeah.
And it's also on the website under the Listen Now tab. Sitting right there on the website. Check that out for sure. But right now we're doing movie talk. Jim, I'll ask you the age-old question. You seen any good movies lately?
I have.
Yeah?
I have.
What you got?
Now, this is a movie. It's been around for a little while.
Okay.
It's a little movie called Fury.
Not to be confused with Furry.
Right. Yeah. One R, not two. Yeah.
One R.
Yeah, Fury. So it's a 2014 action war drama starring Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf, John Bernthal.
It's got a bunch of people.
It does. Yeah, no, it does. And I remember watching it the first time. I really liked it. But then watching it the second time, like more recently, it's a really good movie, man. It's as far as a war movie goes,
right?
The way that they capture that era, the way they capture just the life of a tank operator,
right?
If you haven't seen the movie, it's more or less about a unit that it's a tank. It's basically a unit, tank unit.
It's a single tank, right?
It's a single tank unit,
right?
And it's their fight and their trek across Germany and World War II and dealing with all of the things that a tank operator would deal with. And it's just a really kind of real, raw, dramatic type deal. And just seeing the team, within the way they operate. Like I said, really good movie. I remember it was good then, like when I watched it, but for whatever reason, it hit me differently this time and just really, really enjoyed it. It harkens back, for me, to Saving Private Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, just
that good, huh?
I felt like it was. I don't know, I feel like they did a really good job driving the story. You really fall in love with the characters. Just the interactions, like of each of the characters, they did a really, really good job. If for some reason you haven't seen Fury, especially if you like war movies and stuff like that, I highly, highly recommend it.
I do love me some war movies.
Yeah,
so I'll have to check that out for sure.
Definitely.
Wait till you see it. See what? What a man can do to another man. I'm scared. I'm scared too.
It will end soon, but before it does, a lot more people gotta die.
Well, we do get $1.35 a day, right? Best job I ever had.
Best job I ever had. Best job I ever had.
So, Brian, have you seen any good movies lately?
Well, I've seen some movies.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
During the year, that should not be mentioned, we watched a ton of movies, obviously. One in particular was a Liam Neeson film.
Yeah.
And it's a little movie called Cold Pursuit. I don't know if you remember seeing the trailers for that.
Yeah.
That looked like it was going to be kind of a intense, kind of emotional, action-packed thrill ride.
So for me, watching the trailer, I thought, oh, this is Taken, but on ice.
Taken on ice, yeah. It's a good way to put it.
That's kind of the vibe I got anyway.
Yeah, and they should have took it right to the trash is what they should have done.
Man. Not Liam Neeson.
Yeah, not even Liam Neeson could have saved this movie. And he didn't save this movie because he was in it, and it was not good.
I have a feeling Amy's not going to be happy about that.
Oh, you think so?
I know that she kind of had sent a message about concerning whenever I had the choice to pick Liam Neeson as a category. She's like, I'm a little upset that you didn't pick Liam. But it's like, sorry.
Well, avoid this one like the plague.
Yeah.
It was not good. It was just, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, Liam, you don't have to take all the movies.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can say no to a couple of them. This was just not good. It's one of those movies where you just keep waiting for it to get better. The storyline and the script, and it was awful, just god awful. from beginning to end, it just made it more confusing than entertaining.
Really?
Yeah.
So, so do you think it's more of a story issue?
It was definitely a script and story issue.
Yeah.
Like Liam Neeson plays this guy. He lives up on this mountain and he works this huge like snow removal plow.
Right.
And he helps clear paths in this community up on the side of this mountain or whatever. You know?
Yeah.
So that's his job. You
right.
know? Well, his son goes missing, and then come to find out that his son is dead.
Oh, okay.
I think the autopsy reveals like it was like an overdose.
Gotcha.
But he's like, my son doesn't do drugs.
Right.
And so he starts investigating it himself because they didn't feel like the cops are doing anything because they think it's just an overdose.
Gotcha.
So, everyone's like, well, sometimes people have different lives and all this stuff that you don't know about.
Sure.
You can't know everything about your children and all this stuff. But Liam Neeson's like, no, something
nefarious
right.
is up, yeah.
And so he starts digging into it and he finds out that his son was mixed up with some bad people. Of course, just kind of a watered down story point.
Yeah.
So he kind of keeps digging and digging until he gets to the root of the issue and finds out who's involved and all this stuff. And at that point, it just turns into a typical Liam Neeson action movie.
Sure.
And so a lot of killing, a lot of creative deaths. And
I'm going to be honest, like even the way you're describing it now,
yeah,
it sounds like it would be really good.
Yeah, in theory, you would think. You would think it would be good.
Yeah.
Liam Neeson, action and death. Yeah,
Right,
why not?
yeah.
That's a great combination.
Well, I mean,
right?
it's kind of a common story, but like
Right.
it's still, a little different.
Yeah, and then you throw in Emmy Rossum from Shameless, and she's smoking hot.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and get her one of these. She played a cop in it. She was nice.
Okay.
But her role was kind of limited, though.
Really?
I mean,
Yeah.
like, you could have taken advantage of, like, having her in the film because
Right.
she is a name. She's a recognizable face.
Yeah.
But they didn't really do much with her character, so it's kind of like, why throw her in there?
Yeah.
Just not good.
That's a bummer.
All around terrible movie.
That's a bummer.
Wouldn't even waste my time watching it. I wouldn't even recommend it.
Wow.
And even if you're a Liam Neeson fan, just go the other direction on it. Horrible.
If you want to stay a fan, is what you're saying?
Yeah, if you want to stay a fan of Liam Neeson, stay away from Cold Pursuit. Not good.
Kyle's dead. Tell me what happened.
He got mixed up with some drug dealer. Viking. He likes hurting people.
What is it with all these nicknames? Speedo, Viking, Eskimo.
It's a gangster thing.
Did you have a nickname?
Wingman.
What about you, man? You got any other movies over there?
Yeah, so the family, we all sat down the other day. We decided to have a family movie night, which is nice now that the kids are getting a little older. Like it's, they want to sit down and have movies and stuff. So we decided to watch a little movie called Yes Day, which is a 2021 comedy family. Jennifer Gardner is the lead in that. And basically the concept is this family, more or less, used to be like real adventuresome. Like the couple used to be, all about just doing things spontaneous and everything. Well, then they had kids. They ended up, getting careers and just doing everyday life. They basically have this interaction with somebody that's like, you need to have a yes day, which is where you can't say no to anything. And
so kind of like a take on the Jim Carrey movie Yes Man.
Yes, very much a take on that,
but more family oriented.
Yeah, very definitely more family oriented. For what it was good. The kids liked it; they laughed a lot. Kylie and I enjoyed it. It's a good family movie. I don't know. For me, I don't have high expectations for a lot of movies like that, just because they are family. So like some of the story and stuff can tend to lack usually and stuff. I don't know. It wasn't an amazing, world changing movie by any means, but it was a fun watch overall. It was a fun watch. There were definitely some fun elements. They get themselves in some situations, and they have a water balloon type war, and I don't know. There's some situations they get themselves into which are pretty fun. But
did it inspire you and your family to have a yes day?
Oh, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Have you heard about Yes Day? It's this new thing where parents say yes to everything their kids ask for 24 hours.
Radical! How am I just hearing about this?
Well, yes days are like fun, and mom and dad are like fun killers.
We can be fun again.
Really?
Get ready for some fun!
So you got anything else over there, man?
Yeah, piggybacking off of you talking about a little family film.
Yeah,
we actually watched I guess you can kind of consider it a family film.
Okay.
A movie called Fighting with My Family.
Oh, yeah, with The Rock. No, The Rock produced it.
Well, The Rock actually does have a small part in it as well.
Okay.
Basically, it just follows the life of who would end up being Paige in WWE. It's a wrestler.
Okay.
It's about her growing up in this wrestling family.
Wait, so is this like based on a true story?
This is based on a true story, yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Is the dad or somebody that plays Nick Frost, right?
Nick Frost is the dad in it. And they have like this little family promotion that they do, and it basically follows Paige and her brother on this quest to try out for WWE and try and get a wrestling contract wrestling for WWE.
Right.
It just kind of follows them in their life getting up to that point. Really, it mainly focuses on Paige and her journey trying to go from transitioning from her life to becoming a WWE superstar. Like we've talked about on here, going into movies that we've never seen with no expectation, just give me the story, I'll process it after the fact, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah.
This was a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Really?
I actually thought it was going to be kind of a dud movie, but actually it was entertaining.
Really?
It was really interesting to follow her little journey there. Anyone can watch this. There's a little bit of language here and there, but it's nothing major or anything like that. And especially if you're a wrestling fan, you can get into it, you know, if you know that character or whatever. But the good thing about it is you don't have to actually be a wrestling fan to enjoy the movie.
Okay.
It's written in a way and it's presented in a way where you can enjoy just watching it.
Okay.
Like you'll get the premise of the movie.
So
you'll get
the wrestling's the backdrop, but then there's more of a story going on.
Right, right. It's more about chasing your dreams, that kind of storyline, you know, whether or not you think you're good enough for it. Do you have what it takes, pushing yourself, that kind of thing. It's that prototypical story, just with the wrestling backdrop.
Gotcha. So it'd be kind of like the Dude What story.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Except with wrestling.
It actually has Vince Vaughn in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vince Vaughn plays a behind-the-scenes producer. He's the one that he basically tries out the people going to be wrestlers. They want to be wrestlers. He's the one in charge of it. Their tryout, their training, their whole process, and all that stuff. Can't talk about it without talking about The Rock, Dwayne Johnson.
Right.
He freaking steals the scene in every scene that he's in.
Well, of course he does.
I mean, it's freaking Rock, right?
Yeah.
He can't do no wrong.
Yeah.
So he was great in it. But the lead actress, Florence Pugh, I really dug her in this. Like, I thought she did a great job in it. She's actually going to be playing Natasha Romanoff's sister in Black Widow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the sky's the limit. She's on this trajectory going up. Like,
she's a young actress. Still,
very young actress, and I'm very excited to see what she does next. I think she's going to be really big.
Okay.
I would definitely check it out. You can watch it with your family. You can watch it by yourself. I mean, it's one of those movies that no matter what social setting you're in, you can watch it.
Gotcha.
So,
awesome.
Pretty good.
Sorry about that.
It's The Rock. We're huge fans.
Thank you so much.
What advice would you give us? We want to be the next you.
What are your names again?
My name.
It doesn't matter what your names are. You walk around here interrupting The Rock, you like you haven't seen the sun in 20 years. You like you just stepped out of Oliver Twist. Please, sir, may I have some more advice, sir? You want some advice? Here's The Rock's advice. Shut your mouth.
Thanks, Dwayne.
You got it.
All right, so that was some good movie talk. Now let's move on to the meat and potatoes of the show, what we are actually here to do. We cover movies on this show.
Yeah.
Isn't that right, Jim?
We do.
We cover movies that I've never seen that I should have already seen. We are a movie review podcast. And when we last left off, I gave Jim some categories, and he narrowed it down to one category. Do you remember that category, Jim?
I do. So the categories you gave me were satire, Billy Crystal, and action. Yes. And I debated for a very long time.
Yes, you did.
And then even after I chose it, I was like, I don't know if I chose the right one. So we're going to find out. I chose Billy Crystal.
You did.
And I think maybe just being inspired by the new movie for him that was coming out. The movies that you gave me on that list were City Slickers.
What's that?
A 1991 comedy western, obviously Billy Crystal, Daniel Stern, Jack Palance is in it, directed by Ron Underwood. It won an Oscar. The other one is Analyze This, 1999, comedy crime, Robert De Niro, Lisa Kudrow, also Billy Crystal, obviously, directed by Harold Ramis, and it won 4 different awards. And then the last one, which, I mean, I've talked about this movie often. You know that it is a staple in my life, a pillar in my animation world, a little Pixar movie called Monsters, Inc., a 2001 animation, obviously. John Goodman, Billy Crystal, Steve Buscemi won an Oscar and 14 other awards. So, I'll be honest, like I'm excited regardless because it's got Billy Crystal. So I don't really care what's in the box, but I kind of do care. So Brian, what's in the box?
Oh, what's in the box?
Well, here you go, Jimothy.
Okay.
Yep.
It is really interesting how, like, it's always...
Yeah.
Let's just do this. Mother... I knew you hadn't seen this one. Like, I knew, but I was like, maybe I'm hoping it's not. I'm okay to watch it, but Monsters, Inc. Oh, Brian Sumner.
Yeah, Monsters, Inc.
I knew that you hadn't seen this one.
Oh, how did you know that?
Because we've had the conversation. Like, you're not an animation guy. Like, you hadn't seen a lot of animation stuff.
That don't mean I hadn't seen it, though. I've seen animation. That don't mean I hadn't
I've
seen
talked about Monsters, Inc. enough.
Yeah, but
and you've played it off. Like,
I've never revealed. I've gotten really good at playing off movies when people talk about them.
Yeah.
I've never revealed.
I think maybe because I've been with you long enough now that I know when you're lying to me.
I don't think that's right.
That's not true.
That's not really not true at all. You totally juke me often.
That's the most false statement you've ever said on this show.
That's true. I know nothing about you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm pumped. I love animation. You know this.
Right.
Hopefully our listeners like animation.
I think this one's going to surprise some people.
Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
I guess the reason why I'm not totally surprised, your daughter would have been... How old would she have been?
Well, before you say what you think you know, she's seen Monsters, Inc. a lot. She loves Monsters, Inc.
I guess that's where I'm trying to think of... Because we've talked about it before with animation.
Yeah.
But then again, there's a lot of movies you obviously haven't seen that your daughter has seen.
Yes, yeah. Yeah. She should be hosting the show.
So Monsters, Inc., why?
Animation, dude.
Is that really just it?
It is simple as that. There was a boom there for a while where Pixar was putting out a ton of stuff.
Yeah.
You know how people talk about superhero fatigue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like animation fatigue. It's
Gotcha.
like, I just don't even want to see it.
It's because you don't like Pixar?
No, it's not even that. It's not even like the Pixar thing.
It's just animation in general.
I think it's just animation in general. I think for me, when it comes down to a choice of do you want to see this film or do you want to see animation,
Gotcha.
I'm going to go with that film.
Yeah.
Even if that film may not be any good,
sure.
I'll more than likely pick that one over animation.
Yeah.
But the funny thing about it is, more times than not, whenever I actually get roped into watching something animated, I end up liking it more times than not.
Yeah.
So I don't know why I have this kind of predisposition when it comes to animated films, but maybe through the course of this show, we can chip away at that and kind of tear that wall down.
Yeah. Which, I mean, I kind of understand. But now that you have a grandbaby...
Yeah.
You better get familiar quick.
Thank you for reminding me of that.
Just reminding you you're still old.
Yeah.
So
I hate you so much,
dude. I'm excited. I'm excited because I love Pixar.
Right.
Obviously, I love Monsters, Inc. I mean, it'd be a lot of work, but I'm sure you could play a whole reel of just me talking about Monsters, Inc. on all the episodes.
I think I have at least 30 minutes of audio behind the scenes of you talking about just Monsters, Inc.
on different episodes. So
on different, but we're not doing that right
now. I'm a huge fan of it, man. So let's do it.
All right, so that's what we're going to do right now. We're going to go watch Monsters, Inc. I've never seen it before. If you have never seen Monsters, Inc., which... Let's be honest. You guys have seen it. There isn't one person out there listening right now that has not seen Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
And if you haven't, shame on you. How dare you not see this movie? Am I right, Jim?
Yeah, absolutely.
We're going to hit pause on the podcast. We're going to go and we're going to watch the film. That's what we want you guys to do. Just do it right now. Go watch the movie. Go grab it off your shelf. Get a copy of it. Take some notes. Come back on the back half with us, and we'll compare notes. We'll see how I feel about it versus how you guys feel about it, and we'll do a little chit-chat. Have a little fun about it. Spoilers coming on the back half. We're going to be talking about it in depth and breaking it down, so we will see you guys on the back half.
If witnesses are to be believed, there has been a child security breach for the first time in monster history.
We can neither confirm nor deny the presence of a human child here tonight.
Well, a kid flew right over me and blasted a car with its laser vision.
I tried to run from it, but it picked me up with its mind powers and shook me like a doll.
It's true! I saw the whole thing!
It is my professional opinion that now is the time to panic!
This might sound crazy, but I don't think that kid's dangerous.
Really? Well, in that case, let's keep it. I always wanted a pet that could kill me!
There's nothing more toxic or deadly than a human child. A single touch could kill you.
Zone today, Sullivan. Gonna be doing some serious scaring, putting up some big numbers.
Wow, man, that's great. That should make it even more humiliating when we break the record first.
Mike, this isn't Boo's door.
Boo? What's Boo?
That's what I decided to call her. Is there a problem?
Sully, you're not supposed to name it.
Once you name it, you start getting attached to
The
it.
city is counting on you to collect those children's screams. Without Scream, we have no power. The one you're after?
Will you be quiet? Don't you think I'm aware of the situation? I was up all night trying to find it.
Your paperwork last night.
Oh, that darn paperwork. Wouldn't it be easier if it all just blew away?
Don't let it happen again.
Wazowski! Ah!
What do you know? It scares little kids and little monsters.
I wasn't scared. I have allergies.
Sure.
You need to get to Boo.
Boo? What about us? Ever since that kid came in, you've ignored everything I've said. And now look where we are. Oh, we were about to break the record.
Come here, you. Oh, he's a happy bear.
Yeah, there's Christmas.
Nothing's coming out of your closet to scare you anymore, right? Yeah. Goodbye, Boo. Kitty has to go.
And we are back.
We are, indeed.
Monstropolis. Oh, man.
All the different monster variations.
Yes.
Monstropolis.
I'm glad we watched this today.
Well, I'm sure you are. You freaking, didn't you have a Monsters, Inc. coffee mug forever?
Yes. It was bought from the Disney store. It was like the perfect weight, perfect size, just everything. And you know how I like my coffee.
Yeah.
And then Kylie broke it.
Oh, throwing her under the bus.
Well, actually, Nora threw her under the bus. She was telling me the story that, Mommy was loading the dishwasher, and I guess she was putting the mug up in the cabinet, and I guess it, for whatever reason, slipped out of her hand as she was putting it on the shelf, and it tumbled down and shattered.
Tragic.
It really is. Haven't found a mug to match it yet. So.
Did you shed a tear that day?
I was really bummed. Like, the whole house knew that it meant a lot to me, so it's sad. So.
Unusual attachment to a coffee mug.
Yeah, so if any of you have one of those and want to send it to me, I will gladly give you my address.
Shameful. How dare you? How dare you appeal to our listeners for free swag?
No, for that, I gladly. I will do almost anything.
Ooh la la.
Okay. Moving on.
Yeah, so we've done animated before a few times.
Yep.
Our very first one was The Lion King.
It was.
And then...
way back in the archive.
Way back. And then we did a Pixar one not too long ago. I mean, it's been a little while, but episode 43, I believe. 10,297 is the title. Yeah, so we've talked animation before. We've talked about, what makes good animated films. And, a lot of it that we've talked about in the past is, good world building, good storytelling, stuff like that. Right. So with that in mind, what are your thoughts on Monsters, Inc.?
With regard to the story, it's a simple story. It's a good story. Straightforward. They built up this world that exists,
right?
That all these monsters live in, and it's a world that's not too dissimilar from our world. It's just it happens to be a bunch of monsters,
right?
Having the storyline that allows them to kind of blend into our world, and their 9-to-5 job, clocking in and taking breaks, and they have quotas that have to be met and everything, and deadlines and everything, paperwork. No, it was just funny. It was just funny to see it. I mean, you take these characters, you strip away the fact that they're monsters, but they're just everyday people,
right?
And so they just have these everyday situations and these things that they deal with, competing coworkers, love interests, all this stuff. It was funny to see decorated in this monster world.
Yeah, and kind of having the other side of the closet door, if you will. So,
right.
As you know, oftentimes with animation, I usually have a ton of fun facts, so I'll probably be dropping those throughout.
That's cool.
You were near the end of there, you said, hey, I want to watch the credits to see who these voices are, because you remembered some of them.
Yeah.
But then you were kind of surprised by some of the others.
The love interest of Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
I could not place that voice. I was like, I know that voice.
Yeah.
And it was Jennifer Tilly. And I was like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
It's just one of those, was like, don't tell me. I'll figure it out. And I never could get a hold of it.
Yeah.
And I finally did. And I was like, okay, there you go.
So the voice for Roz, did you see who did that?
Which one was Roz?
Always watching, Wazowski. Always watching.
I did not. I didn't catch it.
Yes, the same guy who did the voice for Doug for Up.
Yeah.
Also did the voice for Roz. And I thought that was kind of a fun little connection, obviously, since we reviewed Up as well.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't notice that. That's funny.
Yeah. Speaking of Roz, kind of reminds me of this voice guy. Randall's assistant, Fungus.
Yeah.
Was played by Frank Oz.
Frank Oz.
Which is also, most people will probably know him as the iconic Muppet performer.
Okay.
Star Wars, Yoda, things like that. He also came up with the concept of Mike Wazowski, of the name and stuff like that. But he voiced Fungus, which is Randall's assistant. So
that's cool.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool. Talking about voices, Billy Crystal, man.
Of course. The most recognizable voice in the whole thing.
Right. So what were your thoughts of the team up there, Billy Crystal and John Goodman?
Oh, it was a good team up. Which, I mean, I think we've talked about John Goodman on the show before. He's a phenomenal actor.
Yeah.
And Billy Crystal, I mean, God, we can't heap enough praise on that guy. They had great chemistry. It was this nice yin and yang of their characters. It was fun. It was fun. That was one note that I wrote there towards the end. I just wrote the word fun. Not necessarily just on their dynamic, but just overall.
Yeah.
Like the whole thing was just fun.
I think the voice pairings for this were really good. The ironic thing is that actually John Goodman was not the first pick for Sully.
Oh, really?
Yeah. First pick was Bill Murray.
I don't know. I don't know.
Bill Murray apparently, he was showing interest and stuff in it, but then he never called them back kind of thing.
Well, I like Bill Murray.
Yeah.
And I think his voice would be good in something like this, but not necessarily for the Sully character.
Yeah.
The Sully character, you need a big voice.
Yeah.
You need like a teddy bear voice.
Kind of like a John Goodman voice.
Yeah. You need, they should really have gotten John Goodman. Oh, wait, they did.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, no, like a voice like that.
Yeah.
You need something big, something with a little bit of body to it, something
but also friendly.
But yes, friendly.
Can be friendly, but then also aggressive. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we talked about when we did Polar Express for our, I think that was our second Christmas special.
Yeah.
Tom Hanks doing all the different voices that he did, and he did the voice for Santa in that, you know. And the way he did it was like this big, deep, kind of thoughtful, but it has its own presence, has its body, but it's very calm and very kind.
Yeah.
And so you want that in this character. It needs to be that in this character.
Yeah.
And John Goodman's voice is just perfect for that.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think the 1-2 of him and Billy Crystal just really created a like you said, just a fun dynamic as far as those two.
And it was good, the polar opposites of the two, because John Goodman's voice is it's big and it's got like this body to it, and it's a friendly voice. Has a presence to it, but it's very friendly. But then you got Billy Crystal's voice that can be kind of, when he turns it up, it can be grating, and it's kind of almost Jersey.
Yeah.
It has that kind of East Coast vibe to it, and very high pitched and very up. The cohesiveness of the two being polar opposites, it works.
Yeah. So, of course, I chuckled throughout. Still,
what?
Yeah, there were a few puns in there. Did you like any of those?
No, I don't like puns at all. All right, we've been over this.
Yeah.
Someone dropped a pun somewhere, I think during the gift battle. I was not happy about that. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
Not a fan of the puns.
Yeah. Yeah. It's sad. It's sad. Well, there's a lot of different comedic elements in this movie, obviously with the puns, but then also there's a little bit of slapstick style humor.
Oh, yeah.
And then some smart humor. There was to me, I felt like they tackled a lot of that. But what were some of your thoughts on some of those scenes?
They incorporated quite a different variety of comedic aspects throughout the whole entire thing, from a dialogue standpoint, from a sight standpoint, slapstick, like you said, running gags.
Yeah.
The running gag with the monster who has the sock on him. They have to shave him down, and then he keeps getting, coming in contact with the kid. They have to keep trying to sanitize him and all this stuff, and then it gets to the end, he's shuts up his assistant and throws him in the door.
Throws the sock in his mouth.
It's just it's a good running gag, and it's a simple thing just to throw in there, and it's something that people can, you get the first part of it and it stays in their head, and then you revisit it, and it's just it's a quick laugh.
Yeah.
It's something to just add in there.
Well, it also kind of sets up in the story, it kind of drives that because it sets up the seriousness of having a kid or even anything like from a kid in that city, which definitely obviously it's kind of a pivotal part of the story.
Of course.
So let's talk about the sushi place.
Okay.
Harryhausen's, does that name ring a bell to you at all?
No.
Okay. Most people probably wouldn't, but actually Ray Harryhausen was a pioneer of stop motion animation.
Oh, okay.
He created a thing called Dynamation. He's probably most known for a lot of his monster visual effects, way back, like the Clash of the Titans, and we're talking like the originals, the Sinbad, and the Eye of the Tiger, Sinbad, the Voyage movies and stuff that he did.
Gotcha.
1 million years BC, 20 million miles to Earth. Literally, he's basically the Walt Disney of that style of animation.
Gotcha.
I mean, in a lot of ways. So he's a huge pioneer in that.
Cool.
It was kind of obviously a big part of the movie, but it's kind of an homage to him, basically.
I like it.
Which I found kind of interesting because that's where like the big raid happened, like, and everything. So there's definitely a lot of nods and stuff towards him in that. So like I said, most people probably wouldn't pick up on that, but I found that very interesting.
Yeah, it's cool.
Okay, so let's get kind of some important questions as always. What kind of monster would you be?
Oh man, God, I don't know. I mean, I like the ability of blending in like a chameleon. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
But then I also like the size of Sully and be able to like rip doors off hinges and stuff like that.
So be like a big burly monster that could be a chameleon?
Yeah, but I don't know if I want to be burly. Like, I want to be trim.
Oh.
I mean, for fantasy booking here,
right.
I don't want to be what I already am. I'm already burly. Let me go the opposite direction.
A little less hairy.
Yeah. We'll go a very smooth, six-packed, chiseled, maybe chameleon-like with flames coming out of my back.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll show up and I'll be like, oh, and then like a big wall of flames shoot out of my back. And then I can get in, do my damage, and get out.
Yeah.
You know, the house will burn down, but I'll be gone by then.
Right. And got dark really, really dark.
Yeah, it went south.
It's kind of hard not to go dark with monsters.
Right. You know, let's probably, we should probably just move from this because it could get really hairy really quick.
Well, I guess you've already told me that. I was going to ask what your job would be at Monsters, Inc., but yeah, if you're that, then obviously
I don't know. I think
you'd be a scarer.
I don't think I really scare people. I don't think I can really scare people.
I mean, if you're shooting flames out your back.
Well, I mean, it's true. If I had flames shooting out my back, I could probably scare some people. I don't know. I'd probably just work in like admin or something.
Another filing cabinet went up in flames today.
I'll be like, guys, we got to get the reports in. On time, please, fellas. Come on. So, I'd probably work the door shredder. That's what I would do.
There you go, the door shredding.
Yeah. Although it would be really difficult for me to not, like, steal some doors. You know what I mean? In the movie, the one where they went to the tropical door. Right. You know, and Mike's like, why couldn't we been banished here? Right. I want that door.
I remember you laughed and then you took a note with that.
Yeah.
Like, you're like,
well,
yes.
That's what I wrote. I wrote down, I want the tropical door.
Yeah.
Dude, if I had a door that I could just walk out and be on the beach like immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, how fantastic would that be?
Right. No, that would be pretty sweet.
That would be. Do you have any idea how much stress I would lose on a day-to-day basis in my normal life if I had a freaking door in my bedroom that I could just open up and there's the beach right there.
Just go out on
come home from work, crap day, just been long and stupid. I've been out all day.
I'm going to go to the beach.
8:30 at night. I'm just angry at the world. I want to set everything on fire. Open the door in my bedroom. Oh, there's the beach right there. So much better. 20 minutes, boom. I'm in a better state of mind, Jim.
That actually would be kind of nice.
We all need a tropical door.
I'm not going to argue with you on that one.
Although you would probably take an Alaskan door.
You know, I would do both.
Oh, look at you, greedy.
I mean, I could definitely do Alaskan as well. Yeah, just step out and like see the mountains and yeah.
Give me a tropical door all day. I want it.
I could agree with you on that one. So, speaking of doors, what did you think of the door scene, the roller coaster scene there?
Oh, the warehouse sequence.
Yeah.
It was awesome. I liked it because it wasn't just a straight up sequence. They added elements of the story in with the sequence because the whole idea of Boo, when she's overly excited and laughs, you know, she generates this power, or whenever she's crying, she generates this power.
Yeah.
So she's having fun on this quote unquote roller coaster, and you see everything light up.
Yeah.
It was a good sequence. Like, I would not want to be one of the artists working on it though. That would suck so bad.
Would you like to guess about how many doors were in the door vault?
Oh, jeez. I don't know. I will say 72,422.
Close. It's about 5.7 million.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Like, they didn't animate that many doors.
There was 5.
They didn't animate. That is an arbitrary number. They just made that up and threw it out there.
That's how many
doors. We worked on 5.7 million doors in there.
Dude, but yeah.
I'm going to go back and count.
You want me to wait?
No. Yeah. Just sit tight. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's 5.7.
Well,
All right.
you know, man, that I love doing
Right, yeah, I know all these fun facts and stuff
yeah,
like
especially
this.
when it comes to animation and stuff like
Right.
that. So since we're talking about numbers, you want to take a guess at how many hairs was on Sully?
I should have known. Like, you didn't even research this. You just knew.
Well, maybe. It's very possible.
How many hairs? 5.7 million.
No. A few less.
Yeah.
It's actually about 2.3 million.
Oh, okay. I was so far off.
So Sully had about 2.3 million unique hairs on his body.
That's ridiculous.
It took 12 hours to render a single frame that he was in. Think about that.
What? How'd they get the movie done?
Right. But yeah, 12 hours to render a single frame.
Well, that's just stupid.
But if you think about it,
I would have made him bald.
If you go back, especially those of you that have seen it and maybe haven't seen it in a while, when you go back and watch it with the Blu-ray and the HD and stuff like that,
you can tell there was a lot of painstaking detail put
like
into
every movement that he made, like it was very, very realistic in that.
Right.
So, like I said, I enjoy that animation stuff as far as the fun facts with that. But this film, the year that came out, 2001, so it lost the best animated picture to another film. You want to guess what that is?
2001?
Mm-hmm.
Was it Up?
Nope.
No? What was it?
Shrek.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Lost it to Shrek. Yeah.
You know, Sully and Shrek kind of looked similar in the face.
They do. They kind of have a similar vibe, don't they?
If Shrek shaved his face. It's like if Shrek ate Mike Wazowski and absorbed his green and then shaved his face.
They could do a crossover.
There you go.
That would be interesting. Maybe they could do like in the Pixar universe, they could do a crossover.
Yeah.
And Mike Wazowski like grows into Shrek.
One day when I grow up, I'll be Shrek. You know, it's funny. You talk about, doing a crossover. When they walked into their job, the Monsters, Inc., it looked like the scene whenever Will Smith walks into Men in Black.
Yeah.
And all the different aliens are coming in from different galaxies and checking in. It's like an airport terminal.
Yeah.
That's what I thought it looked like in there when they walked in. I was like, that looks very familiar.
Very familiar.
They could do a Monsters, Inc. Men in Black crossover.
Easily.
It wouldn't be that difficult at all.
Yeah. The character building, the world building, things like that have always fascinated me with animation, especially with Pixar. Everybody knows my love for Pixar. So let me ask you this. What is this movie about?
That's a very good question because it kind of ties into a note that I made. Really the only gripe that I had about the story is when they get banished and they're with the abominable snowman.
Yeah.
That scene where basically Mike is questioning Sully, does this not matter or does this not matter? Do I matter?
Yeah.
I felt like that was a missed opportunity to flesh out what Sully was thinking and what he was feeling in that moment because they never really go into it. Like they never really explain. They could have taken like a minute there, just a minute. Didn't even more than that, maybe even 30 seconds of just him explaining, why he feels the way he feels about this kid.
Right.
And you ask me what the film is about. The only thing I can really come up with is it's this idea of breaking away from your daily grind, the day-to-day grind that you have and your daily norm that you fall into, and this is what you do every day. Hell, we talk about our jobs, the 9-to-5 grind.
Right.
We do this every day. We end up becoming just a part of the machine, you know? And then when you actually take a step back from everything that you've been told, everything that you've been digesting, and look around you and kind of think, well, maybe there's something different going on here.
Yeah.
Maybe there's something more. And I think that's kind of what it is. I don't think that really comes through fully in the overall scope of the story, but I think that would probably be the point of it. Like, not everything is as it seems. Do a little investigating for yourself.
Yeah.
Open your eyes a little bit more. Look around you. Don't take everything at face value from what other people tell you, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's probably the point of it, but do I feel like that was completely fleshed out in this story?
Sure.
Nah, I don't think so.
Sure. I was just curious, and maybe because I'm a little more heightened from your and I's conversation yesterday, actually, not on air, concerning our job and my personal life and things like that with my kiddos and stuff. But I think I was maybe a little more in tune or sensitive to it today, and that's why I was like, you know what, I'm going to see what your thoughts were. It definitely kind of captures the mindset or the mindset shift of success, I think, in a lot of ways too. What do you think of kind of the running gag with Mike Wazowski's idea of success?
Oh, just get on the cover?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter if you're obscured. Doesn't matter, what level of notoriety you get. Just put me on the cover somewhere.
Yeah, like in the commercial, he was so excited. And then
Yeah, and then on the magazine, he's totally blocked out by the barcode.
Yeah, and everybody else, you can tell they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." He's like, "I'm on the commercial." Yeah,
I guess you can just look at it like he's just happy to be a part of something.
Yeah, so, where most people would be offended by it.
And you even see that in one of Sully's Employee of the Month pictures.
Yeah,
you got the picture of Sully, but Mike Wazowski's trying to get in on it because he's basically his tag team partner at work, but it's like only half of his head.
Right. Yeah,
that was a nice little running gag.
Yeah.
I mean, he's almost like a character who knows that he himself can't find success, so he's going to piggyback and ride the coattails of who he can.
Sure.
And just as long as he gets a little piece of it. That's all. He just wants a taste of it.
Yeah.
But then you see the roles reverse on that, and now he becomes the one that has the success.
Yeah.
So basically, it comes full circle for him. He gets everything that he ever wanted.
So that part of the story, what'd you think about that as far as the way they kind of wrapped it up like that?
Which part? Are you talking about how they make the switch from going from capturing screams to capturing laughter?
Yeah, because I mean, you basically are right back in that room again. And then,
I liked it because they teased it throughout the whole thing.
Yeah.
You always like to use the expression, they planted seeds along the way, and they did. Mm-hmm. You got little snippets of it all the way through.
Yeah.
With Boo and her laughter and, powering parts of the city and everything, and then blowing like breakers and lights and everything. And that just keeps carrying through. The light goes off in Sully's head. It's like, hey, not everything is lost. We can turn this around, capitalizing on children's laughter to power their city.
Yeah.
So it was a good turn. It was a good little twist. And, it gives you that little kind of quote unquote redemption for Mike Wazowski.
Yeah.
Turns him around, gives him the fame and notoriety that he wants.
Yeah.
So it was good writing on that.
Well, good deal, man. Do you have any notes over there?
Yeah, I got a couple.
Okay.
A couple other notes that we haven't covered. Great music. I love the beginning of the film. The music that kicked off under the credits. Fantastic. I love that style of music. It's upbeat. It's fun. It's got a lot of life to it. I love it. I'm looking forward to doing the edit on this and the montage. That way I can get some music put together for it. So that'll be a lot of fun. The only other note that I have really is I put, so that's how they ended it. And we talked about endings earlier.
Yeah.
But then I put under it sequel. So, like I said, never seen this movie before. I don't know anything about it. Didn't know anything going into it.
Right.
I don't even know if they did a sequel. I don't know. At first, I was like, so that's how they ended it. But then the more I thought about it, I was like, they left it up in a really good way to do a sequel.
Yeah.
And animated movies like this tend to lend themselves to be made into sequels.
Yeah.
So I was not upset with how they ended it.
Yeah.
I kind of appreciated it because it's like this type of movie and the way it was set up and the way they could go forward. I mean, so many options on what they could do with the story.
Yeah.
So I was okay with it.
Yeah. So actually, there was a sequel.
Oh, yeah?
And I'm sure they will probably do another one down the road as well. It was actually more of a prequel.
Oh.
It's called Monsters University.
Okay.
And Mike and Sully basically become like they share a dorm kind of thing. So yeah, it's their experience as a.
So they haven't done a sequel where it actually picks up from this story.
Right. Right.
Okay.
But see, I've noticed with Pixar that because they've done obviously 4 Toy Stories, and then with Nemo they've gotten 2 of those in now, and a lot of their stuff they're kind of going, they're putting out new content, new stuff, but then they'll go back and revisit some stories too. So I wouldn't be surprised to see another.
There was quite a big gap between Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. So because this came, what year did this come out?
This is 2001.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
so that's a while back.
Yeah. So actually, this film, Monsters Inc., Finding Nemo, A Bug's Life, and WALL-E, all were concocted over one lunch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And those were like some of their first ones that they came out with. Yeah.
Nice.
So
very productive lunch then.
Right?
A lot of money came out of that lunch, Jim.
Again, if you work for Pixar, if you would like to send us an email at heyyouguys@dudewhatpod.com.
Please.
Attention, Jim Miller.
Yeah.
I would love to work for you.
I just want the money.
Oh, yeah. One other little thing. So you noticed Boo's bedroom?
Boo's bedroom.
Yeah. All the little Easter eggs in there.
I noticed a couple, yes.
Yeah.
I noticed Nemo.
Yeah.
Jesse from Toy Story.
Yeah.
And I don't know if there's any more. I wasn't really looking around the room.
Yeah, no, it was basically, it was just a massive Pixar Easter egg thing, which Pixar's notorious for doing. But,
of course.
Yeah, so just check out her room.
That's
if you
cool.
want. So you had another note or no? Just the ending one?
No, that was just the ending and then the music.
Yeah, so, all right, man. Did you have any other commentary, anything you wanted to give about the movie?
No, man, I think we covered everything, man.
Okay, sweet. Well, let's hear your ranking.
Are you wanting some answers?
Please, Brian.
You want answers!
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Well, Jimothy, the only expectation I had on this film going into it was the fact that you love love this movie so much.
Yeah.
And I was so hoping to go into this hating it so I could just totally crush all your hopes and feelings and dreams
just
over
gonna
there.
torch it, are you?
Yeah. Truth be told, though, I really can't bag on this movie at all. It was entertaining. Like I said, the one note that I wrote towards the end, fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
Good story, other than them not really fleshing out why Sully became so attached to Boo. The only thing that I can really tie that back to is just this idea of coming out of the slumber of your day-to-day grind and realizing there's more going on. So I attribute it to that. Would I've liked to seen more dialogue on that? That would have been great, but hey, it's an animated film.
Right.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Honestly, I really liked it.
I'm the dude. So that's what you call me.
Nice.
You know?
Now, did you do that because I'm giving you daggers right now? Or?
No, actually, I really did enjoy this. I'm giving it a 5. I'm giving it the Big Lebowski treatment. It's the best score we got on our scale. It was fun. It was entertaining. You know, it's Pixar, so obviously it's going to be stunningly beautiful.
Right.
The warehouse sequence was a lot of fun, watching that, the interaction. I loved them going in all the doors and popping out and all the different stuff, you know, and great dialogue from Billy Crystal, just laying in little jokes here and there and stuff like that. It was just a fun movie.
Yeah.
It was just fun. Definitely one I'll probably put on rotation whenever Jace gets a little older.
Yeah.
You know, something that he can watch.
Yeah.
So this will be good.
Yeah.
It'll be good. I got a nice little list of animated movies to watch with Jace. So, 5, man. It was good. It was just really good.
Awesome. I'm glad to hear that.
I bet you are.
Do you want to hear what the world has to say about it?
Oh, absolutely.
Brian takes on the world.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. May God have mercy on your soul.
You're all gonna die!
IMDb, easy for me to say.
What a douche.
2 thumbs up.
This time.
This time it's 2 thumbs up.
All right, so IMDb.
Let's do it, man.
Gave it a 8.1 out of 10.
See, Pixar has established a very high standard with their films.
Very much so.
And I haven't seen them all. You would know probably more than I would.
Yeah.
Their success rate is probably really, really high with the totality of their catalog.
If it's got Pixar on it, it's going to make money.
Right. Aside from money, just from a quality standpoint.
Right. Well, that's what I was saying. Like, in this aspect, I attribute, the money to the fact that people want to see it.
Right.
Because it's going to be good.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I think 8.1 is low.
Yeah.
You know, for this film, I think that should be up a little. It should be hovering more around the 8.8, 8.9 range, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I think that's just a tad bit low.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So the IMDb and the Metascore are kind of together.
Right.
And then when I get to the Rotten Tomatoes, you'll see, to me, it's an interesting numbers here.
Yeah.
But so the Metascore is 79.
What? No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
see,
so
that just pisses me off.
Right. So the Metascore is like the kind of your experts or your more professional reviewers. But here's the weird thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw at you on Rotten Tomatoes. The tomato meter, which is more your professional stuff, right?
Yeah.
Is a 96%.
Okay. See, that's okay. Yeah. Okay.
And the audience is 90%.
Okay. I'll give the 90. I'll give the 90 because the 96 on the tomato meter was so high. I'll give the 90.
Yeah.
But take a step back to the Metacritic, though.
That's what I thought was weird.
If you're looking at it from a critical standpoint, you know, judging it as a movie, okay, is the storyline good? Is the dialogue good?
Yeah.
It's Pixar, so we don't even have to ask about the animation.
Right.
It's a given. It's Pixar.
Right.
I'll be stunned if Pixar ever puts out a terrible looking film.
Right.
Okay?
Yeah.
So is the story good? Is the dialogue good? Is the character interaction good? If all three of those things are good, then why are you scoring it so low?
Right.
I don't understand. That makes no sense.
Yeah, so Ebert.
Yay, my boy Ebert.
He gave it 3 stars.
Okay.
Which, what did we say on Space Jam? He gave him 3.5?
Yeah,
but
well,
that was partially because he's Chicago.
Space Jam 3.5. He's a Chicago boy. He's showing a little love.
Yeah.
That's cool. 3 stars for an animated Pixar film on his scale. I still think a 3.5 would be more appropriate, but a 3 for him on his scale, I can live with that.
Except that. One of the things he said was voiceover dubbing used to be what actors did instead of dinner theater. Now, with the multi-million-dollar grosses of the top animation films, it's a lucrative job that is finally getting the credit it deserves for the artistic skills necessary. he had nothing but pretty much good things to say about this film. So, but yeah, 3 stars of that for Ebert. So.
Well, that's a valid point. I mean, let's be honest. There are things that you can do in an animated realm that you can't do with regular film.
Yeah.
And there are stories that can be told that are fantastical, but can only be told from an animated realm.
Yeah.
But in order to deliver that story, you want to have great actors voicing them because they're able to, even though they're not on screen, they're able to act through their voice, act through their inflection, get that emotion out.
Right.
And you want that vibe.
Yeah.
If you take any other voice actors that aren't Billy Crystal or John Goodman and throw them in this, it's not going to be as impactful.
Yeah. I mean, especially a lot of animation now that the voice actors aren't even in the same room most of the time.
Right.
Used to, they would be.
Of course.
But this is one of those films where actually, and this is something I didn't talk about earlier, but the John Goodman and Billy Crystal, not all the time, but a lot of times they were interacting together in the same room.
That's good.
As well as Steve Buscemi and Frank Oz. So,
right.
But yeah, obviously that's why I pulled the quote because I liked it. So, so anyway, that's how you shape up with the world this time.
Cool deal. All right. Well, we are nearing the end of the episode.
Yeah.
Another one in the books. Monsters, Inc. Cross that off the list.
Yes.
Woohoo! I bet you're happy about that one.
I am.
You finally stop referencing it with little side glances. Monsters, Inc.
Well,
looking over there, looking across the divider. Are you seeing it, Brian?
It kind of gives me more of a reason to steal my son's Monster Inc. doll now. So
we're always looking for swag for the studio. DoWhatPod.com. Just drop some lines. Hey, you guys at DoWhatPod.com.
Yeah. Say, hey, I found your mug, Jim.
I found it, quote unquote. All right, time to get ready for the next episode, and the way that we do that is I give Jim some more categories to choose from. We got to narrow it down, man. Get it down to one. Give Jim some more movie selections. Are you ready for your new category, sir?
I never am, but yeah.
All right, here we go. First up from the new category selections, your favorite, romantic comedies.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're so excited about that one. Next category. Car chases.
Ooh.
These are films that have notorious car chase scenes in them.
Okay.
And last category, college life. These are films that are set in or around college dormitories, facilities.
Man.
So, run down again. Romantic comedies, car chases, or college life. Make your selection, sir.
I kind of am interested in car chases, but we just kind of did one similar, but not. College life. You know what, man? I hate doing this part of the show.
Yeah, you do.
I really do. Because I'm always trying to think ahead of like, well, what's just going to be, what do I want to watch, but also what will the listeners want to listen to? And
right.
It's actually really hard. This is probably the hardest part of my job right now. But I think I'm going to choose romantic comedies.
Really?
Yeah.
That surprises me.
Yeah.
So much.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Romantic comedies.
Yeah.
Cool deal.
Yeah.
I like it. All right. Are you ready for your selections from the romantic comedies
I hope
category?
so. I hope so.
All right. First up, Sleepless in Seattle.
What?
Are you regretting your decision already?
Yes.
Second, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Shut up. Oh my gosh, shut up.
And your last one, Pretty Woman.
I don't know. Okay. We've been doing this for 4 years.
Yeah.
I genuinely do not understand how you still. So the sports category, I'm not a sports guy. Yeah. Romantic comedies, I'm not a huge romantic comedies fan. Both of these on this new relaunch, and you're like, with all of them, it's just like a massive surprise. What? All right. Sleepless in Seattle.
Yeah.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Yeah. And Pretty Woman. Yep. One of those 3 films we will cover on the next episode of the Do What Movie Review podcast.
You are a sad individual.
It could be 2. It could be 3. It could be all of them. It could be just the one. You don't know, Jim. You'll never know. You guys have to keep tuning into the show to find out long term what's on the list, what's not on the list.
Let's be honest, this is the only reason I keep coming back every Saturday.
Oh, this is fun. All right, we want to thank you guys for tuning into the show. We really appreciate that. You new listeners, you guys are freaking awesome. Love it.
Yep.
While you're there subscribing, go ahead and click 5-star review, man. We like it. Love those 5 stars. Tell your friends, tell your preacher, tell your gynecologist, tell your
dentist, wherever
tell
you're at.
Everyone.
I've actually found that the best way to do it is as you're talking about it, have them grab their phone out.
Yeah, just grab your phone. Hey, subscribe. You listen to podcasts? Oh, yeah, here, check this one out. Go ahead and hit subscribe.
Hey, go get your phone, grab that pod.
That's right.
Have them get to the podcast thing and say, hey, it's the
black background with orange lettering, man.
Yeah,
that's all you got to look for. We really appreciate you guys. Old listeners, you guys are the best as well. As always, you can find everything Dude What related at dudewhatpod.com. Check everything out on there that's related to our show.
Yep.
We have our archive on there. We got our blogs on there. I'm thinking about sitting down and writing some more blog stuff.
That'd be good.
I got to write another one final thought. I've been looking back at some old past episodes. I'm thinking about rewriting some stuff and talking about some things that are on there.
Nice,
so
that'd be good.
It'll be a lot of fun. We got our holiday specials on there as well. Hoping Jim will put some stuff on there.
I'm
fun facts.
I'm working on it.
With all that free time you have, right?
No, now that now that the gift battle's over, I can kind of work on that a little bit. So.
You guys can drop us some lines on there as well. It's heyyouguys@dudewhatpod.com. Write a letter. And Jesse wrote in.
Yeah.
Write it on air.
Jesse.
That's all you got to do. Drop us a line. We will read it on air. We would love interacting with you guys, answering questions. You got a fun story. You have an opinion about something that we talked about on here, and you disagree with it, hey, just drop it in on there, man.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it.
Yep.
We'll have fun with it. It'll be a blast. It will be a lot of fun. If you guys are wanting to check out something from the show, we have show notes on each episode. They're available at the bottom of each episode. Just go down there and click on it. Like, we have links to movies, links to different topics, articles.
Anything we've talked about in this episode even.
Yep.
We keep referring back to different things in the archive.
Right.
I try to link to those actual shows.
Yep.
So
very easy for you guys to find a little trail back to whatever we're talking about on the show.
Yeah,
so really appreciate you guys doing that, checking that out. As always, you can keep in touch with us through all the different social media outlets, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Just search for @DudeWhatPod or Dude What Podcast. It's really easy to find and interact with us. We always say join the conversation, and it is so true. We have so much fun interacting with people on these different posts. Like we just did the gift battle. We had a lot of fun with that.
Yeah.
Jim does these Monday musings. We get a lot of conversations going with that. And plus, just keep an eye out on Facebook. We always drop in these little, what's your top 5 or what's your favorite type movies and stuff. It's all different topics, all kinds of crazy stuff all over the map, and we can generate some really good conversation with that. All Access is a fun thing that we do on Facebook, and you guys got to get in on it.
Oh, yeah.
Super secret ninja group that we have on Facebook. It's called All Access. You guys that get into that, you get basically first glimpse of new stuff.
Yeah.
Fun stuff, behind the scenes crap, pictures, videos, audio, all kinds of stuff. And you get to help shape the show because we will go to you guys in All Access first to ask your opinion on things.
Right. And that's usually a good place for people to give us their opinion on things.
Absolutely,
as well. Yep.
We have a lot of fun in there.
Oh, yeah.
And you can get in there and you can post stuff. I remember we did the Outsiders episode.
Yeah.
Friend of the show, Stephen A. Turner, our former boss at Homer's Radio Network. He was texting me pictures of where he took his daughter to the Outsiders house. I was like, hey, man, share that stuff in All Access.
Yeah, and he was like, she's a huge fan of the Outsiders.
So that's what we do in All Access. We have like this little behind-the-scenes community going on, and we hope to build that and maybe do some functions out of that later down the road. So, maybe have some guests from All Access in the studio. That'd be a lot of fun.
Which, we probably need to consider doing an open house soon.
I would not be opposed to that. When the weather cooperates.
Right.
Stupid
Once
weather.
you get your pool open.
That's in the works, Jim.
No.
We're working on the pool.
Okay.
It'll be open soon. All right, I got nothing else, man. You got anything else?
I'm good, brother.
All right, cool. We are going to go ahead and roll on out here. We appreciate you guys for tuning in, listening to the show, subscribing. 5 stars.
5 stars. Write a review while you're at it.
Write a review.
Please.
Come on.
We love you.
We love you so much.
Especially you, right there.
Yeah, the guy over there.
Get ready to hit the 5 stars?
Yeah.
We love you the most.
Yeah, that other guy over there that's getting ready to hit 4 stars, tackle him.
Yeah.
Get his phone.
Trip him.
Put 5 stars.
And then write a review for both of you.
All right, we're getting out of here. We'll see you guys down the road. See you guys.
Bye, guys. I think I was maybe a little more in tune or sensitive to it today, and that's why I was like, you know what, I want to see what your thoughts were. Also, I feel like usually animation movies, I always ask you that question because it tends to open up a bunch of stuff. But
we tend to have deeper conversations on animated episodes than we do anything else. Really,
it's kind of wild, but there's definitely
animation and racism, folks. That's what you get here on our show.
Those are really the two things.
Those are really the two that we go deep dives on.
It really is. That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Oh, God forbid we ever come across an animated racist film. Is there any Nazi propaganda cartoons out there?
I'm sure there are.
We're not watching them here.
No, definitely not.
They are definitely not making the list.
They're definitely not worth reviewing.